right where you come in, dead center. Which isn't too hard to position.
Yeah.
If you at all feel uncomfortable during that phase at all, I would suggest never doing that though.
Why?
Because it is highly dangerous.
I still don't understand what exactly would go wrong here. I understand the instructions that you're giving me, but not the danger of not doing it.
So you taunt her, and an orb spawns over here, and she throws you back here. It's going to get slammed and exploded right on top of you, and you will die. If you don't
Why?
put
The
your
slam
reflect,
It explodes the orb. Don't you take
explodes
damage
the
from the
orb.
exploded orb?
Yes.
No, I stand on exploding orbs all the time.
Used to
They
take
hurt.
damage from it.
They do
No.
hurt.
I have definitely stood on exploding orbs.
Yeah. I always thought you took damage from them, but
Maybe they changed it?
I've always avoided them just out of principle, but I guess I don't know if they hurt you or not when standing on them.
I usually avoid them out of principle, but there have been a couple times where standing on the orb is the only way to get the orb in time, and I figure, what the hell, if I die, it's no worse than wiping the group. Anyway, let's do a vanilla pull this time, I guess.
Let yourself be unmade.
I prefer chocolate.
Now I want chocolate.
My life.
Yeah, so I just took literally no damage from that. That was interesting.
Careful.
Probably
Well-
don't want to stand there now.
You can shield it.
Got
Good
two
one.
fingers in the back.
Fingers.
oh, come on.
Flesh is
That was super
insufficient.
annoying.
You must discard it.
What?
When I rolled over, it auto-targeted the freaking orb,
Oh yeah.
and I called the orb.
Jeez.
You can be
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that that's not gonna be very effective.
It wasn't.
Oriana hurt itself in confusion.
Kefis.
Yeah, my poison attack wasn't very effective.
Kefis.
Your limitations must be explored.
Kefis.
What, Barb?
Are you killing mine?
No,
Struggle.
I'm in
Experience
virulence,
pain.
so it's a little different
Drown in
playstyle
fear.
here. Even them out.
I am impressed. Witness the potential of perfection. Now, share your true strength.
So pushing at the regular time.
Yeah.
Six. 7. That was weird.
All good dogs go to heaven.
Did someone drop threat? That was... I did not get the same person before me.
I fat fingered my vanish. That might screw up the rotations.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, I didn't die.
5. Move.
Can I push? I guess
Yeah.
I push.
Question answered, I guess.
That's a lot of orbs.
That's gonna
I'm bigger
hurt.
than far one.
Narrows the field, brings focus.
I'm not gonna be able to get this one. 20 stack.
Narrows the
Right.
field, brings
Why were there 3 orbs over there?
I'm surprised we're still alive.
focus.
Yep.
Not for long.
One was not strong enough. That one was not strong enough.
10%. That may be our best first pull ever.
So what was going on with all the orbs that were out?
No idea.
I assume that would have to be a question to me, but I'm not aware that I missed anything.
Well, we said push, and there were 2 orbs on my side alone, and then I realized there was 1 from far side. Was it 1 or 2? Did you grab one when you immediately, or what?
I was definitely getting all of the orbs from the corner that I was in, and I was definitely watching the other 2 corners that you weren't covering.
Well, there were 2 from the far corner. So
From the corner where the tentacle is?
I'll put a marker down.
Are we going to push on 8? Because then I can like predict all my cooldowns, and that's very like it's comfortable. If you're pushing on 8 up to 9, almost 9. Because the rotation will be always the same. It will be Mal first, and then Silence, and then Rog, and then now, and then me, because I drop aggro, and then everything together And then everything again?
That was emphatically not the rotation we got, though.
Yeah?
And that is usually not what we get either. But okay.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm going always be the last one because I drop aggro in the beginning of the phase.
Okay, so Arb, that's the corner you were talking about?
Yeah, there were. I pulled one orb in when the shield came up to get rid of one from this corner, but there were still 2 others up.
It was like right here too. Like
Yeah,
almost
no,
all the way across.
there was one really close that I got at 19 stacks because I wasn't like, and because that was like the second the shield dropped, and then I had already gotten 2 from the corner here during that phase, so I didn't expect there to be that many more. Normally, if I get 2 from that corner, there's gonna be less other places. So I don't know.
Alright, I'll watch that more closely. As a side note, by the way, for the first time now, I have actual specific HP numbers on how far to push the things, so they are always going to be 1 hit away from pushing. Be aware of that if you decide to hit them with anything.
Nice.
I have one more question. The question is, do we use the third now that we have a third sniper? Do you use the shield on the second or on the third?
I did use it on the second.
Then was now that used on the second?
Yep. I use it on the third. We don't use it on the second if you have 2 snipers.
Yeah, the question is, do you use both on the third or one on the
No.
second?
1 on the second.
Okay.
Part of
I'm
the
just
reason
gonna
we
get him
lived
star
so
first.
long there, Silence, is because I AoE taunted, I stealthed out and AoE taunted 2 orbs in that corner, and it picked up Brontias as well, so I just ate Brontes for two fired forgets while getting 2 orbs.
Yeah. Always handy.
I hate having the Star Parse UI open. Let me close this. So cumbersome.
One day I'd like to work on Arb Parse.
Submit. Let yourself be unmade.
I begin to think that's just a myth.
No, I did really start it.
Finger behind you guys, but it's almost dead.
Watch out for the
Orb behind you guys.
Fuck, sorry about that.
Oh shit.
Alright, right hand, where are you?
Fingers.
Ow.
Flesh is insufficient. You must discard it. You can become so much more.
trying to kill me, sneaking all the way in the back like that.
Yeah, I heard that one with my sound, and I'm like, oh, that's bad.
Kefis. Kefis.
Your limitations must be explored.
Kefis.
What the?
Spicy meatball.
That was close.
This is closer.
It's not a competition.
We have a few virulent snipers.
I didn't stick there, so.
Well, if it were a competition, you'd lose.
Yulos.
I will know what you are truly capable of. Struggle, experience pain, drown in fear.
Whoops.
Weakness must be
It's a
discarded.
double knock.
Yeah, I couldn't get on
Double.
that finger.
Weakness must be discarded.
Still had the debuff.
Help!
Weakness must be discarded.
I win!
Disappoint me.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it took a while to actually start on that first droid because my dog scared me. So I ended up twisting my camera around.
What's she up to?
I think someone put medicine on her, so she's rubbing her face all over my bed.
I mean, she does that without medicine too, I saw.
Yeah, but she does that every time someone puts medicine on her face.
I actually global immune bounties, so that helped
That's
too.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
For future reference, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know.
Submit. Let yourself be unmade.
God damn it.
Fingers. I'm excited about the new sniper set that gives you a less 10 seconds of cooldown on your entrench.
That's
Entrench should be a
Pretty
passive.
broken.
that's what I say. I've said that before. Entrench being a passive would be so broken.
I mean,
You also
another
get
10 seconds off is almost. That's only like what, a 15-second cooldown then?
Yeah.
I would trade that for being able to cast on the move.
Yeah, me too.
There's a Cephas in case people didn't notice.
What's a Cephas?
It's a little
I don't know. What's the
puppy
Cephas
snake
with you?
thing.
Puppy snake thing. Wow, man.
Yeah, that hurt.
Oh, you didn't die. Quit whining. Mom, my arm fell off. Oh, you still have another one.
Yeah, that's the right way to say things, right?
Glass half full and everything.
Could always be dead. Wait.
I mean, that's true.
Your limitations must be explored.
Cephas. Oh yeah, and you get a 1%. No, I think it was 1% or 5%, maybe 5. Damage increase every time you're entrenched.
I guess I gotta find a spot I can start DPSing on again.
Good luck, guys.
No.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
User left your channel.
I will know what you are truly capable of. Struggle, experience pain, drown in fear. I am impressed. Witness the potential of perfection. Now, share your true strength.
Six, seven.
Eight.
There's
That one was not strong enough.
Gonna stand on this orb.
Narrows the field.
Yeah, didn't hurt.
It hurt. It's
The orb
hurting.
did, the tentacle did.
I feel a lot of pain.
Five.
5,
maybe?
6.
I didn't push that.
Strong enough.
Did you guys push that on purpose?
It needed to be pushed before that even.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a bit long for a second wave.
Oops.
But yeah, I attacked that.
Narrows the field. Brings focus. Weakness must be discarded.
Oh, right.
211,000.
Me.
It should have been avoided.
Yeah, that was a horrible pull for me.
We got her down to 9%. And
That was still
I
a
mean,
bad pull for me.
Yeah, so if you had a bad pull and Dank had a bad pull, then we actually were doing really well there. I also had a bad pull.
I mean,
Yeah.
all things considered, Dank dying when he did was probably the best case scenario. This is
Yeah,
like right at the
because-
end of a burn.
You've seen that purple when she bunked me and the shield ended and everything was at the very same time.
So faster on the push or what?
So,
Maybe later on the shield. I'm
Right.
gonna push that shield on 5.
I
push
decided to
the
test.
second wave on 5?
If
Is that what you're
4 and a
saying?
half.
No. The
The
first.
sniper shield.
Yeah, the sniper shield on
Oh,
first.
okay. I get you. Yeah, I think that second burn was a little long, and that's why I died.
So
I
I
guess-
decided to test what you guys had told me
I
about being
have to go to the
entrenched and
bathroom.
using your shield probe to just stay in a circle because I had gotten an infinite amount of circles in that, and that almost killed me. So I'm not doing that again.
Collection.
Well,
you
at
can
the
only
very-
do it, yeah, at the start.
Yeah, at the start, if you have 4 stacks as permanency, you should get out of it.
Yeah, at least it didn't kill me, but that definitely screwed me over a lot.
So yeah, on that last pull, everybody else said that it was late, but I wasn't anywhere near 8 stacks, which is when I normally push the second phase. I have 8 stacks when you guys have 6. So I guess something was fucky with the counting there.
I'm not sure.
At any rate,
I was already at 6 stacks, which is why I decided that was taking too long and pushed it.
okay. Well, as long as the group is ready for it, the group does not include me because I'm already in position, then go ahead and push whenever you feel like it. So, silence, in light of the science that I did, conclusively proving that if a tentacle slams an orb to death on top of you, it doesn't do any damage.
Don't worry about it. Don't
Okay.
worry about getting exploded with an orb.
Cool. I wonder when and why they changed that.
So if it does target you, you're still gonna die. There's
So-
always that chance,
Yeah.
but it's a 1 in 8 chance.
Should I go ahead and do that strategy with Brontes in the first burn then?
And if you want to, I'm not. It doesn't affect me. You just have to, be ready to do it. Like
Right.
what I'm
So
trying to
as soon
say.
As soon as I hit 8 stacks, I taunt Brontes and hit Reflect instead of pushing the tentacle. Right?
Yes, you taunt, reflect. And one of us
I
will
would
push
do
it.
it at 7 stacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I still have my health I need to worry about, and I can't take an extra slam during that phase.
Gotcha. Okay, 7 stacks exactly. I will do that. Should I leave a little bit more margin of error on the tentacle since Virulence is going to splash a lot?
No.
No.
I'm
Shouldn't
sure you
be
guys know what you're talking about, but I don't know why.
Yeah, it shouldn't be the part in the rotation where you're actually using corrosive grenade.
Okay.
The boss, in my experience, is also fairly distant from the tentacle.
Okay. 7 stacks, no margin. Let's do this.
Can I have some butter though?
Ha, ha, ha.
Submit. Let yourself be unmade.
Fingers.
That's it. Okay, I got it.
I could have sworn that was the right one until I focused on it.
Flesh is insufficient. You must discard it. You can become so much more.
Kefis. Also, that was a really annoying set of tentacles. I got completely cut off from the boss.
I actually wound up right on top of her, which was nice.
Ooh,
Great.
tell me more. Is it the tentacles? Do the tentacles do it for you?
Absolutely.
Kefis.
Your limitations must be explored.
Kefis.
I'll flow there.
2%. We're all good.
Witness the potential of perfection. Now, share your true strength.
Oh shit. Orb loose. Okay, I completely screwed up this
I
part.
was getting it.
Weakness must be discarded.
Okay.
Okay, so moral of the story is if I'm saving my Saber Reflect, I need to have something to do to pick up the tentacle. Which, yeah.
Have you tried Saber Reflect? I'm kidding.
Genius.
What about Saber Throw? I think is what you mentioned the other day.
That's gonna be a lot less aggro, and it also can't be used until the tentacle's actually there.
I mean, does anyone else have any aggro at that point? On the tentacle?
Healers
It
always
starts
have
at
aggro
0.
on everything, I think is the rule.
They start out at 0 for threat.
I mean, we might start at 0, but as soon as the thing breaks, we're already having heals go out faster, which probably registers faster than damage threat.
Yeah, like if I have a static barrier on me, then the moment anything hits me, it's a heal for the full value of the static barrier, and that's more than I can do. Because I literally can't hit the thing while Brontes is kicking me around.
Sounds like an excuse.
Uh-huh. I can probably figure something out though. Basically, I'm gonna get Brontes with my AoE taunt instead of the single, then I'll have the single back in time for the tentacle, and essentially when the tentacle first spawns, it's gonna be on somebody else and not my problem, but I'll get it back by the time it actually slams. Or I can just not do that strategy if you guys prefer.
I'm very indifferent.
Yeah, I'm not going to die. So I don't doesn't really matter to me.
Submit. Let yourself be unmade.
Trifecta.
Would you call me?
Trisexual?
I don't see any dinosaurs.
Okay, Arb, that was actually kind of good.
That one's yours.
Excuse me?
The
Okay.
one.
That's not something I usually want to hear from my tanks.
No, the left hand that is slamming me is.
Well, I can't do anything because you taunted it back.
No, I didn't.
Well, both of my taunts are on cooldown.
My
Help?
taunt is on right hand.
Help?
Oh, rip med pack for this fight, I guess.
It's the crutch.
Flesh is insufficient. You must discard it.
That was screwed.
You're in a bad spot, Dank. You're gonna need to use
I
your med
know.
pack.
You can become so much more.
You can always use roll too.
You just did.
Oh,
Catches.
you can reset.
You just did.
Yeah, it really is everything that I had to stay alive. So.
Yeah. I was watching it and I was like, hey, he's struggling over there. Come on, buddy.
Oh my god, come on.
Unfortunate.
Like attacking the Death Star for the second time.
They wouldn't do that. Kefis.
I'm afraid your friends will find this energy sphere quite fully armed and operational.
Close enough.
Energy distortion?
No, it's the original line, not the name of the sphere.
Kefis.
Locations must be explored.
That's gonna be weird.
Ow.
Probably one more, maybe?
Probably.
Probably.
Kefis.
Hold.
Mal, I don't have anything to that at all.
Got it. Got
Watch
it.
out, watch out.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I will know what you are truly capable of. Struggle, experience pain, drown in fear.
Something's going wrong.
Pretty confident of you to step out of that finger before it was dead, Limp. I wouldn't trust other people so much.
No, my dog fell down the stairs, so I just had to go check quickly.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
Ah, that's good.
So,
That slam would have killed me.
Witness the potential of perfection. Now, share your true strength. Death narrows the field,
Whoa.
brings focus.
Seven. 8, push.
You push.
Okay.
Get to the edge, get those orbs. Thank you. No, why'd you
No.
knock it back? Don't knock them back.
I need some healing, please.
That one was not strong enough.
Someone hit that.
Four, five.
Get to the edge there. Silence on you. Perfect.
Narrows the field, brings focus.
Ow!
Uh,
It's unfortunate on that orb.
yeah, I couldn't quite get it.
That was also a very bad pull for me.
That one was not strong enough. You disappoint me.
I need like 1 minute.
She reset. Oh, okay.
That one was not
I just had
strong
4
enough.
orbs on me after she reset. I'm like, what is happening?
So how do we feel about the reverse strategy there?
It's a little slow. On the push, I was at 9 stacks.
I mean, pushing is not my job there because I
I
do
get that.
everything.
I'm not saying it was your fault. I'm just saying in general, it's a little high on the stacks there.
What the healers think about that? Because for me, it was kind of comfortable. Because again, I'm the last one on the. She does a two like on the DPS. She goes 2 times on each one, and I'm the last one. So I had my
If you find
shield.
yourself in that
had
situation
everything.
every time, I would say CC break evasion for it.
Yeah,
I would
do
just
that.
always entrench late.
Yeah. Or that, either one.
The entrench is not up for that phase, for that thing. I use my shield, and I use defensive safeguards for not to be like thrown around.
So she pulls you out of cover when she picks you up. Even if you're under your shield, the only way to stay in cover is with entrench. The only way to dodge damage otherwise is to break and roll or break an evasion, and you need very low ping to do that.
I do
consistently.
I do break and shield pro because my evasion is on cooldown. I use on the first one, but I'm not taking like
The first one doesn't do that much
thing.
damage. You should just avoid it. Like you should just eat it.
Okay.
In my experience, anyway.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick while I was AFK. Lion's
Okay.
AFK. I'll be back too. Alright, let's do this.
Thank you.
That was awesome, actually.
So what was the headset that you used again, Arm?
HyperX Cloud 2? I'd have to look them up directly, but something like that. I love them. They're so good. And yeah, I think we talked about it. They have metal all the way through, so it's not like flimsy plastic anywhere.
Yeah, well, these, it's where the metal connects.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like in where the like highest pressure would be at. I looked on the Amazon thing for these, and there's just like pictures after pictures of people with broken, like that bit of plastic just broken. They're really
That's-
comfortable, but
What type are they?
Sorry about that.
Razer Thresher,
Okay, yeah.
they're a really good headset, but besides that one feature.
If you need a new headset, I still have my old one that sounds like I'm speaking from inside a bottle.
I've got don't worry, I've got multiples, but
Me too.
I,
A pair of the wireless Razors, the 5.1 Kraken, I believe. Got a pair of those, but I don't use them anymore.
How
They're
often do you release them?
Never.
That's
The
good
battery
because it's
life
a
is too short.
hard, dangerous weapon.
I could always use my recording mic too, but I
Kefis.
have that set up separately.
I have a. It's not really a recording mic, but it's a standalone mic.
Yeah, I have a blue snowball that's been sitting unused for a while.
I have a blue snowball that I use for raiding.
Problem with the snowball is the angle is low, so if you don't position it properly, you can
Kefis.
pick up a lot of
You
keyboard
can
and stuff.
unscrew it and put it on a normal scissor arm mount, which like I have
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I mean, if you do that, then you're fine. But... Oh, that was the... Okay.
Your limitations must be explored.
Kefis.
Hold.
Kefis.
That was late.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, good job stopping. It's just like a single global.
I don't have anything for that. So ballistic dampers are more like an emotional barrier.
Uh-oh. That was close. Rebounder.
I will know what you are.
You
Yeah,
guys
killed
know that
it
I'm also
in that
giving you a
class.
shield, right?
Nobody cares about your dumb shield.
Apparently, because they keep running away.
Kidding.
Almost made it to burn at 10k.
Resisting the last slime you get is like the sweetest feeling.
I thought that was bathing in chocolate.
Ew.
No, that's every Tuesday.
Augustus Gloop over here. People are gonna get thrown the other way.
We shouldn't land there.
Ow.
Double ow.
Okay. Guess
Yeah.
it doesn't matter that I survived that.
I'm glad I
That
took
was
the
a
res.
20 stack too.
I'm perfectly fine.
Good luck.
Where did you learn how to fly?
I follow the style.
So yeah, that was just regular damage. Healers, were you occupied with other stuff or just cutting it close like I was?
When you were on that last little low thing before you died, I was picked up.
Okay.
It grabbed me out of cast.
Gotcha. Yeah, like if my health drops to just below a lethal level for the slam, but there's still several seconds left on the slam, I'm like, nah, it'll be fine. They got me.
Are we waiting for something? I'll take that as a no.
Submit. Let yourself be unmade.
Finger over here on me if it's invisible or anything.
Fingers.
Flesh is insufficient. You must discard.
I don't want my flesh.
Weakness must be
Ooh.
discarded.
What?
Yeah, it was really close. Ran into that.
I was trying to get the spark for the movement thing.
Oh no, don't do that.
Usually it's not a problem. That one, I showed the screenshot. I was out. I was not in the barrier thingy.
That's very kind, but I don't actually need it. I just enjoy
Kefis.
it.
Kefis.
Your limitations
Kefis.
must be explored.
Probably will get one more.
Hold.
Kefis. Can you get that?
5, 6. Seven. Pull those
Do it.
orbs in, do not push them out.
My stat count is going to be off, so you guys need to push
4.
for me.
5.
Take it, take it.
That one was not strong
Shit.
enough.
Pushed.
I won't be able to pull that in.
Do I need to get it?
Yeah, you'll have to get it.
That narrows the field, brings focus.
What the frick?
Buble? Buble?
That narrows the field, brings focus.
No buble.
That one
I-
was not strong enough.
Do you have to wait a second before AoE taunts work
That
on
narrows
orbs?
the field, brings
I mean, it seems like they don't respond to anything unless they're going at the high point of their sound. Much like when you have to get the damage from them, if you time it and you like mad dash through it, and then it'll explode when it.
It's a taunt. It's not like it doesn't last for 6 seconds.
I
If it's not
don't know.
targetable, the AoE taunt doesn't do anything though.
But it was targetable, and I AoE taunted, and it just ignored me.
I've never had an issue with it.
I know, which is why this is frustrating, because I was like, okay, I can get 2 orbs, then go get that 3rd orb. I was still gonna have Shroud for a 4th orb, and it just ignored me, and I wasted 2 taunts trying to get it. Okay.
a fascinating collection. Let's
Right. Ready, check.
I'm ready.
Slam.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, let's go.
submit. Let yourself be unmade.
That's a spicy meatball.
We got fingers here. Behind all of us.
Where's the other one?
Arb and I are standing on it.
Baron.
It's almost dead.
It's dead, Jim.
Yeah, I still don't see it.
It's dead,
It's
Jim.
it's dead. It's dead.
Jim.
Flesh is insufficient. You must discard it.
Now watch out.
Son of a.
Can become so much
Yes.
more.
Just fat figured my reflect.
Kefis. Wow, I couldn't press anything there for a few seconds.
So if you press nothing, does that mean you're pressing everything?
No.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Good talk.
Kefis.
Your limitations must be explored.
Kefis. Took a little bit for that Kefis to push.
He wasn't feeling it today.
We've all been there.
Good push speed. So you're gonna have to use my second shot.
I will know what you are truly capable of. Struggle, experience pain, drown in fear. Death narrows the field.
I can't step on that. Help.
Yeah, so,
Field brings focus.
if you're entrenching that now, make sure to be on the far side of it from
Enough.
where Lamb comes from.
Weakness must be
Was that a double slam? It didn't look like it.
I noticed it one time. I don't know if that was it this
No,
time.
I'm dead.
Did you get double slammed?
I didn't get double slammed. I just
Oh,
got
okay.
hit for 146,000.
Oh. Why?
Don't know.
So would that have been your old finger still shooting you?
It's mine and I roll over at the same time every time.
Yeah, so I didn't think that would be it. I don't know why you just randomly get hit for 146k.
Unless it just didn't recognize I was there. It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a thing I haven't seen before, so.
I don't think it was an issue with my finger.
I don't know. I did notice it one time, so might as well mention it because I don't know.
fascinating collection. Let's see what we can make of you, shall we?
There's still people outside the room.
I'm glad Emmy appreciates cat memes as much as I do.
Yourself be unmade.
I don't just see cat memes, I live the cat memes.
Cat memes are a rare currency on the internet.
I'm surprised there is an AoE going on over here.
Switch specs.
Ah.
I did get a little bit of AoE. I had it dotted.
Fingers.
Yeah, I was getting bored of marksman.
That's not hard to do.
Not at all.
Eventually, you'll see me playing NG.
Flesh is
What?
insufficient.
You switch pets? No.
Discard it.
It's just a
Eventually-
horrible spec. But
Yeah.
Edge is the best spec in the game. By far.
Oh, rip.
besides all the ones that are better than it.
Yeah.
All others.
Like Annihilation.
You can
Or
become
IO's pretty fun
so
too.
much more.
Now, the problem that I have with it is it's so energy unstable.
Yeah. It really is.
Cephas.
If it wasn't for that, I'd be perfectly fine with the spec.
Cephas.
Your limitations must be explored.
Cephas.
I'm trying to remember songs. Do you remember at what point evasion didn't work for orbs?
And it was 4-0.
Yeah, I think it was 4-0. A good push.
always so satisfying when you get the roll
7.
cheese off.
8.
Sorry, I didn't get it. Okay,
I'm
never mind.
I pushed it because we needed to immediately.
Weakness must be discarded.
What the?
What?
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
That one was not strong.
Ow, I'm gonna die.
What even hit me?
Brontas.
Yep.
You need to already have her, like, when
I don't know if
you're
that's
doing
too
that
late.
strat.
Strong enough.
Like, it definitely can't be slow.
Brings focus.
I'm not following. When exactly did that go wrong?
So you placed a taunt on her, but you taunted her way late, i.e. it was
No.
8 stacks already.
Oh,
So
I mean,
I
yeah.
noticed that she
I
wasn't
think
on
he
you, so
means
I just
before-
immediately
after the-
pushed it.
Yeah, so I activated my taunt, but she was out of range, and so it took me a couple of seconds to actually get close enough while the tentacle was still doing its bullshit. So I can work on that. But what I don't get is what happened in the transition to phase 2 when she suddenly decided to attack me again.
You taunted her.
No, it was more than 6 seconds ago.
But you're
Yeah.
still the top of the aggro table, so she's gonna hit you next.
Okay, so basically I only dropped the aggro table once she's actually hit me, which she hadn't done yet.
Yes.
Okay.
It would be super if I didn't get 4 circles under me during my opener.
Only 4?
Only 4.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
So how do we feel about that strategy overall with me doing the reflect thing? Is it just not worth it, or should I keep trying to learn it and work out the kinks?
It's like with everything. It's fine until it's not. Healing
Well,
was
So
healing you
far,
is
it
not
hasn't been fine.
bad, but
Okay. So the DPS are genuinely getting more time to DPS, I would assume.
yeah, they are.
Okay.
The timing on the push on the thing is a little bit awkward because people don't seem to be sure about when we're supposed to be pushing it, I guess. Mostly I've just had bad luck in the last few pulls with circles.
Well, your bad luck is somebody else's good luck.
I guess. Hopefully that's gotten everyone else's numbers up because it sure as fuck lowered my numbers.
How's the pet?
Getting into garbage.
As they do.
True connoisseur.
Submit. Let yourself be
Isn't that raccoons?
Dogs love garbage.
My dog doesn't love
that
garbage.
must explain why dogs love me.
Oh, no.
Well, they lick you to get the taste of their nuts out of their mouth.
Okay.
That joke is like a kid without vaccines. Never gets old.
I've heard that one before, but man, is it still bad.
Watch out for that orb.
Fingers. How common are raccoons in the northern America, I guess?
Very.
Trash pandas.
Just the idea of that thing with the weird little hands is fascinating to me.
My
The same about
my
monkeys.
roommate and his biology friends did a study project for like 2 semesters, and they just dissected hundreds of raccoons.
Oh, that's awful.
I mean, they're
it was
probably
a
dead
science project.
first.
They were dead first, yeah. It wasn't like they killed them. But it was like studying the worm population and
Making a
disease and stuff
murderer.
like
The
that.
college years.
Did they at least find out anything worthwhile?
Yeah,
Kefis?
that's how a dude got his PhD.
They found out how he got his PhD? Nice.
No, but it was like his last needed published thing or whatever the requirements are. You have to have 4 papers with your name on it.
I would just have 4 sheets of paper with my name on each one.
Kefis?
Yeah, well,
No.
then they want to approve it because it has to go past like a board of editors or something like that.
Maybe they would give me points for creative thinking.
This is
Yeah.
not the SATs.
Yeah, that's not how it's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Your limitations must be explored.
Why is she not looking at me?
Because you're ugly.
That's a good explanation.
Your limitations
Kefis?
must be explored. I will know what you are truly capable of.
If you can, double dot onto the one that I end up going to here now.
Pain, drown in fear.
Much faster.
I am impressed.
7.
Oh, okay.
You need to be getting in at
We
that
were
point.
we were way behind on getting into the bubble, guys.
Yes.
Shit.
It's the
I saw
worst
that.
timing.
Death narrows the field.
Were you
Well-
expecting to get that silence? Because I just knocked it away from you.
Weakness must be
I was going to. I had evasion up.
My bad.
Yeah, I got killed with a slam.
not strong enough.
Yeah, no, because I was running over to that corner and I
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
ready to walk in, and then I saw people were still standing there, so I stopped moving, and I didn't think you would be in it,
You disappoint
but you were, and it killed you. But yeah, we were
okay.
real slow there.
So, how many stacks exactly are we pushing on the first phase? Because I heard 7, I heard 8, and I heard 9.
He should be taunting Brontes if he's gonna do the taunt at 7 stacks.
Yep. Which
And
this
then-
time I did, although I fucked it up before.
And then
I saw you doing
basically when you take after she fires at you at the first fire and forget, you should be calling for push.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
The push timing was perfect that time. Like, it pushed right at the exact time that we needed to.
Yeah, but people weren't in position for it.
So when am I supposed to be moving under the circle with this strategy?
So, I take it you got punted this direction now?
I was entrenched the whole time. I didn't get punted at all.
Okay, then you can afford to be over in this area.
Yeah, the reason why I stand over here is because you recommended it to me, because other people don't have to
Yeah.
stay here.
Yeah, you can do that. But you just have to know that you kind of have to shuffle your way over. Because if you're out here, when it pushes, you immediately have to roll to get to the shield. Otherwise, you are going to get hit by the slam.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand on this side this time then.
Yeah, generally, like, I hang out way out here for my entire first, like, dot set. And then I'll move into here the second. And then I usually just shuffle around because you have to dodge purples when you're in closer.
As opposed to potching derples.
But I'm not entrenching the second one, so I always have to be behind or with my back to the shield.
Yeah, I'm still entrenching the second and the first one on the first burn.
Last pull.
Submit. Let yourself be unmade.
User joined your channel.
Hello, user.
I can't see the far one, it's invisible. Oh, no, there it is. This guy needs to die. He's angry.
Can you stun it?
No. I'm gonna have to run a cooldown for this. Four stacks and a slam is not no bueno.
Fingers.
Fingers.
You must
I thought that was in the other direction. Sorry, I've been really bad about that tonight.
Are you still doing the speed boost thing?
Kefis.
No, I was looking at the far one and I got my planes of existence mixed up.
Oh, you thought you were in heaven, but you're actually in hell.
No, I'm well aware of that one.
Kefis.
Your limitations
Kefis.
must be explored.
Ow!
Wow.
Are we gonna get one more?
Must be explored.
Hold.
Kefis.
You want to turn her around?
I freaking kinda.
Whole group has 5 stacks of that.
This is
I
gonna
don't
hurt.
know why.
Weakness must be
Someone
discarded.
taunt?
Well, that was a good last pull.
That was a horrible last pull.
I was at full threat. There's no way I should lose it without
Discarded.
something else happening.
I can tell you here in a second what happened.
That one was not strong enough.
Oh.
Path narrows the field, brings focus. Path narrows the field, brings focus.
Arb, I was really hoping you would die so I could reflect every single one of the droids simultaneously.
I was hoping you would die so I could stealth out.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. That would be
I know.
like helpful.
Okay, so there has been significant improvement this week, but still needs to improve a lot.
Yeah, so I feel like we made significant improvement on the old strategy last week. We actually like have it down now. And then the new strategy is helpful but not ironed out.
I would say that damage is still a huge issue.
Yeah, definitely. So everybody who can squeeze extra numbers should definitely be doing that. I hope everyone's looking over Star Parse and figuring out what they can do. And of course, as a tank, I have no visibility on most of the stuff.
Okay, there's not much else that is honestly very productive to say to the group. Good night.
Play AFK for bits, yep.
Yep, night.
User disconnected from your channel.
Art.